Sorry, my belt. Annoying shit. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna stop. Alright, hell with it. Shut it off. Alright. So Libra, you're next. The temperature is like, it's getting hotter fast. I wanted to start this early, so it's cooler. It's gonna get hot today. It's gonna get really hot today. I just wish it. It's gonna get hot, but it's gonna rain, and that sucks because I want to do laundry, but I want to hang my clothes on the line. I love the way clothes smell when you take them off the line. It's too hot to put them in the dryer. Alright, let's see. I hate folding hot clothes on a hot day. It makes you sweat. So I like to hang them on the line. You're back, Tracy! Alright, Tracy, I'm gonna do Libra and then Gemini, okay, baby? Alright, Libra. Whew, Libra. You feel refreshed, Libra, in a way. It's almost like I see you stretching, you know, like it's a brand new day, like, feeling reborn almost, renewed, rejuvenated. This is how you're starting to feel, Libra. I'm hearing new me, who this? Like, oh, you know what it's showing me, Libra? It's showing me a lot, see, now, I used to be a welder, so, this might be hard for you to understand. I'm getting really fucking annoyed with some dude in his truck trying to Mac, playing his music. He's bumping his shit 8:30 in the morning, and he keeps goodbye. He keeps staring. It's irritating me. I'm not into that whole all eyes on me bullshit. I'm really not. I don't like that. What the fuck you looking at? I don't like that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like, I heard Return of the Mac. Like, he's pulling up, really macking. Go away. Please go away. I'm not impressed. That shit don't impress me at all. Anyway. You want to impress me? Show me how your brain works. Fuck. Anyway, sorry, Libra. Regroup. That was just, it distracted me. See, like I said before, anything that happens in a reading is relevant. So you may have been really distracted before, Libra, and you're not anymore. That's it. Alright, so now, I used to be a welder. And when you are using a stick, like these, not the acetylene, sorry, that's gas. But when you're using the stick, and you know, I'm talking about arc welding, and you use the stick has this flux on it. So as you're welding, the flux will form like this shell over the bead that you're welding. And if it's a clean run, if it's a clean bead, that flux will lift off. It'll just peel off. It's a nice clean break, right? Oh, here's another way to describe it. If you have an ice cream cone and you get that dip, like that chocolate dip around the ice cream cone, and it's like a thin layer, and it'll shatter, it'll break, right? So this is what it feels like. It's like you are standing there, and this shell, that's sort of like this flux shell that's been built around you, is breaking off and falling to the ground, and you feel renewed, you feel rejuvenated, you feel like you can move freely, you feel like a new life, like a new sense of you. Like wiping the sleep from you. It's like everybody's waking up from this slumber is what it feels like. But you feel like this shell that's been around you has been broken off. And now you feel more flexible even. Just feel renewed, rejuvenated. You really feel rejuvenated. Also hearing a wake-up call. Needing a wake-up call. You needed a wake-up call. I'm hearing some of you, okay, so, I'm hearing that song, I don't want to be a player no more. So, for some, it could be player type ways, you don't want to be that anymore. It's run its course, it's old. But then there's others of you that are looking at it like, I don't want to play the game that I've been playing the same way. New strategy. A new strategy. It's like you want a new strategy. Look at things differently, see things differently. New eyes, I'm hearing. It's like new, everything new. Rejuvenation with you is key here, Libra. You feel rejuvenated, like a new sense of self. Yeah, like breaking out of that thing that bound you, because that shell around you was binding you. Had a stronghold on you is what I want to say. A stronghold. Something had a stronghold on you. And releasing yourself from that. God, it feels good, don't it? They're showing me a dog chained to a fence. And then somebody releasing the leash. And then you taking off like, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay, Libra. Good. It feels good. I'm hearing relief. Like this is a relief for you too. And it's been a long time coming. This is a relief. You feel relieved in a way. Not in a way. You do. You feel relieved. I'm also seeing the monkey in Lion King telling Simba, because Simba took off from his home and he went to go be in a jungle or whatever, and he met Timon and Pumbaa, and he wasn't living like a lion. He was living like something that he's not. And so it's like a facade, living like something that you're not. And then catching up to this monkey, right? Because the time is now. It's now time. And the monkey's, smacks him on the head, and, he's like, telling him, remember who you are. This person, this facade that you've been walking around with, that's not who you are. And the monkey's smacking him on the head. And I'm hearing like a coconut sound, like doink. But it's like you're starting to wake up and remember who you are. And I'm seeing you stretching like it's a new life, like waking up from a dream. Like everything behind, like everything in the past was a dream because it wasn't reality, it wasn't real. And so now you're waking up to the new you, the new reality, what is real. And it feels so much better than this dense atmosphere, this dense persona that you were creating. If this feels so freeing, this feels like, oh, I can breathe. That's what this feels like. Okay, Libra. All right. Seeing things differently. Seeing things differently and breaking away from this false persona, this facade, like breaking free of that, living more authentically. I'm hearing seeing the spiritual side of things, seeing things in a different way, has like really shown a light for you, and it feels good. It feels safe. That's a word I want to use, is safe. This feels safe. See, because this persona that you were carrying before didn't feel safe, but you were comfortable there because it was something that you created, but it wasn't safe. Breaking away from this shell and seeing things differently and feeling flexible, even like not as rigid, it feels good. And it's like it's like you're exhaling. It's like this sigh of relief, like, oh, that's what it feels like. All right, Libra. Starting over. I'm hearing starting over, wanting to start over. You want to start over. You want to start over. I'm hearing do things the right way. Living with integrity. I'm hearing graduating, like you're graduating from an old self into a new self. There's a lot of excitement and there's a lot of energy behind this. There's a lot of energy behind this that's driving you. A lot of excitement with this. It feels good, Libra. It does. It feels good. A new sense of self. Like you're ready. Libra, you're ready. You're ready to take on new things, new projects, new. Everything new. That's how it feels. Everything new. Start up, poof, reset, hitting the reset button. Reset on your life. Resetting your internal programming. Because whatever program you were running off of before, it's not working, and it keeps causing blocks and stall outs and just like it's getting roadblocks, everything getting in the way. All right, Libra. Good. It's good. All right, let me get some cards. I could keep going with Libra, but I don't want to take up too much time because I have the other signs to do. It just wouldn't be fair. All right, Libra. Good, Libra. Removing the block. See, you've got the Eight of Swords. Somewhere you were trapped. See that shell that's around you, you know, feeling bound to it. But the Two of Swords came out in reverse, so that's releasing this bound up feeling. No longer trapped in your mind. Because you were trapped in your mind. That was causing this shell to be formed around. There you go. Rejuvenated. New life. I'm telling you, new me. Who this? Yep, taking a risk, moving forward, taking a leap of faith, like really feeling a new sense of self, starting over. It's the Fool's journey, starting out on a new journey with a lot of optimism and hope. Yeah, taking leaps of faith. See, he's standing on a cliff, he's standing on the edge, and he's like ready to walk off the edge of this cliff and he doesn't know where he's gonna land. But it doesn't matter to him because he feels so free and light that wherever he lands, he's just trusting that that's where he's meant to be. All right. Libra. All right, Gemini, you ready, Tracy? Gemini is up. Gemini. Keep this incense going. Hold the phone. My incense burning fast. Gemini, you're next. And I'll spend a little more time here on the beach and go over the videos so I can timestamp them for you guys. Because I've been sleeping on that. Sorry. I might go back and timestamp the other ones too. I have been sleeping on it. And I gotta remember to pull these videos and rip these videos from Facebook and upload them to YouTube because I've been sleeping on YouTube. I just did Libra. So now we're on Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Your health, Gemini. They keep highlighting your health, Gemini. They keep highlighting your health. Your diet needs to change. I'm also hearing a flush, like needing to flush your system out. I really feel like you need to flush your system out. You could be, boy, they're really highlighting your health these past couple readings. They're also saying UTI, like urinary tract infection. So what that means to me is they really want you to drink more water. You need to drink more water, and it's more so to flush toxins out of your system than it is to hydrate. Although water is important to stay hydrated, they're really focusing. They're showing me pomegranate juice, like it's sort of like cranberry, tastes sort of like cranberry juice, but they're showing me pomegranate juice. Like you really need to flush your system out, clean your system, because I'm feeling like in the intestinal area, you may have like old waste that's just kind of like being backed up, so you may be feeling uncomfortable in like your gut, and you really need to flush your system out, because it's going to weigh you down and make you feel tired. It's going to make you feel sleepy. It's going to make you feel lethargic and unmotivated. You've got to do a cleanse, and you've got to take better care of yourself, Gemini. You do. They're really highlighting this for you. Your health is really of significance. The last 3 readings I've done for Gemini, they've highlighted your health. You got to take this seriously. You got to take it seriously, because they're saying you're breaking your body down. You're breaking yourself down. But it's almost like you're doing this for comfort, like comfort measures, to kind of feel grounded. And it's okay to want to feel grounded, but they want you to put more healthy things in your diet. Juice, if you can juice. Vegetables and fruit. You need live, raw vegetables. You do. I can see it, but you need it. You need it. More. Stay away from those. See, you guys are feeding yourselves dense things, like heavy on the steaks, heavy on the meat. Like it really feels like dense foods that you guys are feeding yourself with, because like the more full you become, the more grounded you feel. But you're going about it the wrong way, because I feel like you've been feeling ungrounded, and so this is like a comfort measure for you. Does that make sense for you, Tracy? Because I've been really feeling this for Geminis these past couple readings. Like you've been feeling a little ungrounded, overworked. I'm also hearing overworked. You feel overworked, and it's like you're running to like you're trying to catch up. But some of you, be careful with this, because I feel like some of you, the way it feels like, I'm hearing keeping up. Okay, it feels like I'm also hearing like keeping up with the Joneses. Now, I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's almost like you're evaluating yourself, right? And this could be a separate message from the diet, okay? But it's like evaluating yourself or reevaluating yourself, but you're measuring yourself up against other people and where they're at. And when you're doing that, and like when you do that, it's like it's like some people you're like, okay, I'm in a better position than them. But then other people you're like, oh gosh, I wish I was there. They want you to stop doing that, because you're dimming your own light. You know, it's like you're finding ways to criticize yourself. Like if you know you need improvement in certain areas, let it be because it's in those areas where you don't feel comfortable, not because you're not measuring up with somebody else. They want you to stop doing that. You're really hindering your own progress. And when they say keeping up with the Joneses, it's not an insult, it's just a metaphor that they're using, to drive their point home. See, because some of you, I feel like you've taken a hit, self-esteem. Your self-esteem has taken a hit. And they really want you to see your true beauty, your inner beauty, and have more confidence in yourself, because I feel like there's like this sense of like losing faith or losing hope, or just really being down on yourself, because you're driving yourself into the ground. It feels like you overwork, you're overworking yourself, and you're exhausting yourself. And then it feels like you feel disappointed, because you're like, well, I'm doing all this and I'm running around and, you know, working so hard. How come I can't? Like you feel like you keep hitting this plateau and then stopping, like your progress keeps stopping at this plateau, because it's at this plateau is where you stop to reevaluate and assess your surroundings, and then you're comparing yourself, and then when you don't feel like you've measured up, you're like back at work, grind harder, and you're not giving yourself a break. You need a reboot. You need to be easy on yourself, Gemini. You're really hard on yourself. ability to focus on me and not, yeah, you do need to focus on yourself, Tracy, absolutely. Absolutely. And not measure yourself with, against anybody else. I mean, we all do it at some point, right? It's a human reaction. We want to see where we are at, so we look at other people. But, a lot of people don't live authentically, so to do that, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Just because you see somebody behaving and acting a certain way doesn't mean that's who they are on the inside. And to measure yourself up or your successes to that, it's sort of unrealistic, and you're really doing yourself a disservice by doing that, truly. You are loved. You are loved. You are. You just seem exhausted. You seem very exhausted. All right, Gemini, let's see. Gem. Needing to feel like you're enough is also what I'm hearing. You don't feel like you're enough. There's something about measuring up. Yeah, it's like see, you feel defeated, right? Five of Swords at the bottom. And it's like, this is your stability. This is where your independence, right? Where you're heading. But you've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's a super, super slow energy. So you feel like where it's taking a long time to get to where you want to be, and you're feeling defeated by that. But you could really help yourself by not putting so much pressure on yourself to be a certain way or to reach a certain goal by a certain time. You gotta really lighten the load in a way, at least in your mind, because I feel like you're just playing pinball in your mind. And so, you gotta be able to be easy on yourself, be good to yourself. Yeah, be good to yourself. All right, Gemini. And your diet has to change, absolutely. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I love when you validate. All right, it helps. It does help. Yeah, it helps. I enjoy it. All right, Aquarius. Aqua. What do we got? Some water. Aquarius. Feeling yourself, Aquarius? That movie Anger Management, and I think his name Woody. I don't know, but he's in the car. But Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson, when they're in the car and they're singing that song, I Feel Pretty. That's the song I'm hearing. That's the song I'm hearing for you, Aquarius. It's like you're feeling yourself. Alright, hold on. That's funny. Aquarius, you really feel like you're in a great mood. Like you're in a good place. Like you feel good about yourself right now. I heard reaching milestones. Accomplishing goals, even reaching milestones, accomplishing goals. Aquarius, okay. I'm hearing things are not as bad as they seemed, or things are not as bad as they seemed, and I'm hearing the finish line, like making it to the finish line. You know, it's weird. They're showing me it's like getting a peek through the window of your soul, like seeing yourself. Yeah, it's like you're seeing yourself, but seeing yourself differently. It's almost like you had two separate views of yourself. That's what it feels like. It feels like you had two separate views. This view and that view. And you know, it's sort of like they're showing me the movie Ebenezer, I think it's called, I don't know, where Ebenezer Scrooge, it's an old black and white movie, or old movie, where Ebenezer is brought, they send 3 different ghosts, one to take him to his past, show him his past, one that shows him his present, and then one that comes in and shows him his future and where he's heading if he stays on the same trajectory that he did in the past. And it brought him down to like these ghosts that came in, you know, it's like they were bringing him down to like the depths of his soul. Like, this is how things were, this is why they turned out the way they did. If you don't clean it up, this is where you're heading. And where you're heading, that view of where you were heading scared the shit out of you. And so you have this view and that view. And so it's like seeing through the 2 windows of your soul and making a choice. Okay, this is where I've been, this is where I'm at, where do I want to be? And you're feeling good about the choice because you were able to see the light. Like you were able to finally see, I want to say who you are. And it's a game changer. Oh, it's a definite game changer. Something hit you. Something got you. Something beat you. And now this is a game changer. It's almost like a oh shit moment. Like you get it now. You get it. Get it. Get it now. That's what I keep hearing you say. Get it. I get it now. I get it. I understand. And now you feel great. It's almost like the confusion is gone. The clarity, you have clarity. Now you have clarity. I think before, like, all this that you were experiencing or going through, whatever, it's sort of like you allowed your life's experiences to kind of lead the way. I'm hearing ego. Like, ego had a lot to do with it. Pride and ego had a lot to do with this. Standing your ground because you were insisting that it was your way or no way, either my way or the highway. And seeing where that brought you. It was self-destructive. It was very self-destructive. You didn't play well with others. They're saying you didn't play well with others. And it was self-destructive. But it's almost like you were given a glimpse of what your future self would look like if you continued on that path. You didn't like what you saw. You didn't like that. You're like, okay, never mind. I was just kidding. I don't want that. Yeah, okay, Aquarius. It's like you want to take life more seriously now, in a more practical way, a more logical way, but being clear about it. Oh shit. Oh well. Yeah, like you're being clear about it now. Yeah. You have clarity. Alright, Aquarius. Yeah. A broken heart is what forced you into this. You had to be broken down to get to this point. It worked. It's a good thing. The blindfold, the mask, it's all coming off. You've got clarity now. Yeah, it's because of choices. Choices that you have made. Broke your heart. Or somebody else's. seeing that. You're seeing the Ebenezer Scrooge in yourself, and you want to change it. You don't like it. You don't like what you're seeing about yourself. You want to change it. But you feel relief in that. See, moving forward. You feel relief in that. Aha, there's the nostalgia going back. See, it's like going back and you're like having fond memories of, like with Ebenezer Scrooge, way back, being brought back to a time where they felt good about themselves. Yeah, you've gotten clarity. Yes, you've got, look, I can't make this up. But it's like you've got, okay, so there's the nostalgic feeling, fond memories, fond childhood memories, right? This is a youthful energy right here, living carefree. But these experiences, like all these different experiences that you had, sort of led you on this path that there's a lot of immaturity here, honestly. There's like immature communication. I feel like this has hindered you, right? But communication nonetheless. And I feel like, and here's like spirit. This is spirit coming in to show you sort of like the three Christmas ghosts, like, you know, the ghost of Christmas past, present, future, whatever. It's like this is what was brought to you to get you to see, you know, to get you to see these different aspects of yourself that you didn't like. And now, because you did, you've got this whole rejuvenation. Like, look, your cup run over. It's like you see the truth now. You see the clarity. And you can stop breaking your heart. Yeah. Like, the truth has been revealed. And the truth has been revealed about yourself. And you may have been lost or stuck because you couldn't even see the truth in something for a while. And now you do. And you've got like this new sense of self. It's almost like an appreciation for everything that you've been through and everything that you've experienced. An appreciation also for being shown, like somebody turned the light on, you know, like took the blindfold off, and you feel rejuvenated because it's like almost being in touch with a part of yourself that you lost touch with a long time ago. Yeah. All right, Aquarius, that feels good. Yay. Good. All right, so now we're done with the air signs. We're going to move on to water. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then all the signs will be done. But let me get more insight. Cancer. I started getting nauseous with you, Cancer. Cancer, you might be getting news that'll just turn your stomach. I'm getting really nauseous with you. I'm hearing self-destruction. That song from way back in the day, you're heading for self-destruction. That's what I'm hearing, Cancer. Some of you might be hearing something that just does not sit well with you. heavy heart, heavy head, like heavy mind. All right, Cancer, listen. Some of you. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, don't freak out, okay? Some of you, may be experiencing a sense of loss on some level. This could be a loss of a friendship, a loss of a job, or it could be a loss of a life. This is going deep. This is going deep. Some of you Cancers are preparing yourself for something really heavy. But I feel like there's a major change coming in your life. Regardless of what area it is, there's a major change coming in your life. And it feels so uncomfortable. It's like in the pit of your stomach you feel this. You don't like it. It's almost turning your stomach. But there's definitely a sense of loss here. Feel quiet. It's almost like you're trying to absorb whatever this is, the impact of whatever this is. You're trying to absorb it and ground it. Just don't lose yourself in this. But this is heavy, Cancer. Whatever this is, it's heavy. But it's almost like the heaviness of it, the reality of this is there, but it hasn't hit you yet. Like, I'm not feeling emotional, but I'm feeling the heaviness. And I feel like once it hits, it's going to hit. And it's going to hit you hard. Like just taking the wind out of you. Like, it's going to hit you. So it's good to have a heads up, ground yourself. Ground yourself. You need to stay grounded, Cancer, because you might need help coming up. You might need some help. You might need help from others, support. You might need support from others. Something's going to hit you. It's almost like out of the blue. That's what it feels like. It's out of the blue. And it sounds like everything was great. Everything was going great. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. There's like a whole, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? Everything was great. So sorry about that background noise. Anyway, by the way. Yeah, like everything was great. It almost feels like for some of you, you didn't see this coming. Like you were side-blinded. Heavy is the head, heavy is the heart. I think that's for some of you. All right. Now, there's another message, not related. And they're saying, mind the business that pays you. Mind the business that pays you. Some Cancers, not related to this other heavy thing. This is separate. But some of you may be getting too caught up in gossip. Some of you may be getting too caught up in other people's business. Or getting caught up in the whole he said, she said, and the rumors and all that. Some of you may be getting too caught up in that, and it's going to catch up to you. So this is more like a warning. It's going to catch up. And you're not going to like it. The backlash, you're not going to like it. Because I feel like you feel that you're more supported in this, and that like it's okay to do this gossip, and this like, it's almost like cliquey, you know. It's like, it feels real cliquey, like coming together in small groups and just talking hella shit. That never works, by the way. You should never do that. Shit will always get out. You're too trusting of your inner circle. You're too trusting of your inner circle. Your inner circle can't be trusted, and you just blah, 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 and you're letting everything out. You just, yeah. Mind the business that pays you, Cancer. It's going to backfire. If you don't, it's going to backfire. If it ain't your business, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Yeah, your mentality should be, has nothing to do with me. I don't want to hear about it. Mátalo con me. That's what it feels like. If it's not your business, stay out of it. Stay out of it, Cancer. You're going to regret it. Yeah, this is not an easy time, Cancer. Okay. Yes. Mind the business that pays you. Just focus on your work. Focus on yourself. That's it. Painful ending. You know what I'm saying? Painful ending. There will be a painful ending. Whatever it is you're working on. Whatever. Oh, God. I can't make this up, Cancer. This could also be stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back. Look at all the swords in the back. Stabbed in the back. Also, this could also be like on the flip side. It's like the energy is shared. It's two different scenarios, but the energy is shared. This could be the loss that I was talking about as well. There's Two of Swords cards coming out a lot. Wow, you got a lot of shit coming out. Hold on. Look at that one. This just came out. Two of Swords. Alright, hold on. What's on the bottom? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. That's been coming out a lot too. Being more independent thinking, using your own, you know, the business that pays you. Don't get caught up in other, there's judgment. There's judgment. There's judgment. You know, there's karma attached to this. It's just like what you put out, you get back. Judgment's here. Judgment is here. And you've got the Four of Swords. This is rest, rejuvenation, going within, reevaluating things. Yeah. It also signify death. Some of you might be dealing with, okay, some of you may be dealing with a loss. And if that's the case, my condolences truly. But others of you, this could be, others of you, this could be like a death to your ego too. That needs to happen. The way you think about something. But you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on work. You need to focus on this. Stop being cliquey. Don't get cliquey with people because it's going to backfire. The people that you feel like are close to you, that you can trust, not necessarily, and it will backfire. They will drag and talk shit. And it's not your business. Stay out of it because you're going to get caught up. Alright. That was Cancer. Whew. Alright, Cancer. Shake that shit off. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Oh, I want to use this one. Okay. Pisces. 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 Give me a second. I'm hearing wish grant. I think something you've been hoping for, praying for, or wanting is going to come around. I think that's going to happen. Feeling optimistic for you, Pisces. You feel optimistic. You also feel a little more grounded and practical. Finish what you started. I heard that. You need to finish what you started. Some of you might be starting projects and not completing them. So yeah, but they're piling up. You got to finish what you started. You got to finish what you started, Pisces. It's like spinning in circles, you know, like when you're not. Your energy feels a little scattered, Pisces. That's what I'll say. Your energy feels a little scattered. You feel optimistic, but your energy still feels scattered. It's almost like you're putting all this energy out and just letting it go. Like you don't have any control of your own energy. It's like your guides want you to reel that back in, bring it back in, call your energy back, because they want you to call your energy back, because it's almost like you're losing control of the way you feel, how things affect you. It's a good way to put this. See, it's like I can feel it and I can see it, but it doesn't come to me in words. And I gotta figure this shit out, you know? It's like charades. It's like playing charades. Sounds like 2 syllables, 1 word. Alright, yeah, they want you to bring your energy back. Pull it back in. You're spreading yourself out. You're spreading yourself too thin. That's what it feels like. Like too many people have access to your energy. And it was purposely done. It was purposely done. It feels like it's purposely done because it's like you're trying to draw in more people into you. It's like you're trying to draw more people in. Swear to God. People drive so close, sorry. Like that. It's like you're trying to draw more people into you. This isn't a friendly way, but I mean, you're doing it in a friendly way, but it's almost careless because it kind of feels like you don't care who you're drawing in, you just want the company. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Don't do that. You get yourself caught up like that. Yeah, your guides really want you to be more cautious of who you're bringing into your world. The way you're sharing your energy. You're spreading yourself thin. You're spreading yourself out. Too many people have access. Way too many people have access. And so, you know, you've got good people, but you also have people that think a little darker, and it manipulates your aura, and it's going to start to cause depression, and you're going to start to feel lethargic, and you're going to start to feel run down, and it's because there's too many people in your energetic field, and it's clouding your thoughts. They want you to call your energy back, bring your energy back, and it's simple. All you're going to do is really just imagine it in your mind. Your mind's a very powerful tool. Don't sleep on it. Yeah, call your energy back, Pisces. This is your message. It's not getting any deeper, or that's it. This is it. Like spreading yourself out. Pisces. Yeah. Okay. See, you've got the 3 of Swords. Again, the reason why you're doing that is because you have been hurt. You have been feeling alone. This has been painful. So it's like you almost want to put yourself out there like, look, I'm lovable. I can be loved. And come to me, come to me, come to me. And it's hurting you. It just don't stop. You stop. You need to protect your energy. Protect your energy. Be mindful of who you're allowing in. Yeah, see? Be more independent. And see the offer, it's like this is somebody who keeps offering shit to people, right? And it's like this, and letting that go. You gotta let it go. Let it go. Be more independent. Be more self-reliant on your own energy. Pisces. And then you'll feel more grounded. Then you'll feel more grounded. You're getting clarity though. You've got the Five of Cups. This is sadness, loss, and regret, right? And it's affecting your stability. But you're getting the clarity on this though. Like you're finally seeing clarity. Stop spreading your energy so thin. Stop spreading it out. All right, Pisces, that was you. Last but not least, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. This is it. This is it. This is it. Last sign, which is a good thing. Because I'm going to use the bathroom. Scorpio. What time is it? It's another good thing because this parking is only free until 10 o'clock. I want to get out of here. I don't want to pay for parking. I don't plan on staying here. It would be a waste of money. It would be a waste. I mean, it's not expensive at all. It's $2, but I don't want to spend it. All right. Don't make sense to me. Scorpio. You're another one that health is being highlighted. And they're focusing on the bladder. Definitely. They want you to drink more clear liquids, clear fluids. All right. Scorpio. I think you want to move yourself away from distractions. Yeah. I think people have been distracting. Self-awareness is important here. Self-awareness, being aware of yourself. Being aware of yourself has served you well, is what I want to say. Being self-aware and being aware of yourself has served you well. You've gotten yourself out of a lot of sticky shit. And so the energy coming up is going to challenge you, Scorpio. It's going to make you really uncomfortable. The energy coming up is going to challenge you. And it's going to challenge you in a way of what have you learned and what is it that you need to learn. What lessons have you learned and what lessons do you still need? That's what the energy coming up for you is. But I feel like you have passed so many tests. It's like it feels like your life has been an obstacle course. Test after test after test after test. And it's like, okay, like you've had so much practice. You've had a lifetime of practice runs. And so I feel like this final test is coming before you ascend. And how you deal with this test that's coming up is going to be, it's going to dictate like where you end up. Like the other side of this, where you end up, has everything to do with how you handle this thing that's coming up, or whatever it is. It feels like another spiritual test. Certainly does. But they said that if you just trust yourself and your intuition, you'll make it through this with flying colors. But it's the final test before an ascension, an upgrade, an energetic upgrade that they're saying you have so earned. You've definitely earned it. You deserve it. And you should feel proud of yourself. And I feel like this sense of relief coming over you, Scorpio. It's almost like this relief, like finally. That's what it feels like. You're finally being recognized, finally getting what it is you deserve, finally being seen, finally. I keep hearing finally. And it's like I keep seeing you praying and thanking They're saying the Most High. I never talk like that. I don't use that word, but that's what they're saying. You're thanking the Most High. Like you have this gratitude and appreciation because I feel like you're going to pass whatever test this is with flying colors. But I feel like it's kind of dodgy at first because you know that this is a test and you're worried that you won't pass it, but your guides are saying, no, you will, because you've had a lifetime of these tests, of these obstacle courses, of these scenarios that you have literally learned how to bob and weave and like really, you've learned how to do that. So you've got this in the bag is what they're saying. All right, Scorpio, this is dope. Whatever this is, you've got it. You can do it. Scorpio. Yeah, walking away from what no longer serves you. It's probably part of your test because that never feels good. But if that is the case, then it's going to catapult you onto cloud 9. It's like this 8 walking away is catapulting you onto the cloud 9. Cloud 9 is what I'm hearing. I can't make this up. Look, catapulting you to the 9. It's the 8 and then the 9. The 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Judgment. You've made it. This is you passing the test time. Yep. And here's the cup. The cup. Now see, check this out. You're being rewarded. So you've got the 8 of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you emotionally, walking away from it, doesn't feel good. This is the test. Can you do it? Once you hear the call and rise above it, it's like you've got the Page of Cups, so this is like a renewed sense of self, like ready to offer yourself to the world, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's a wish fulfillment. But when you bring the 9 and this together, you've got the 10, and that is your wish fulfillment, happily ever after. But it's after you pass this test, and this is a test from Spirit to see what you've learned, how far have you come, are you willing to make this change, are you willing to take that leap of faith and start a brand new beginning somewhere? And trust us when we say that it's going to be better for you. And here you are walking away and taking that leap. Dope. Congratulations. And look at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. Can't make this up. You're going someplace. You're going places. All right, Scorpio. Congratulations, everybody. And I will talk to you later.